Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Classic. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I know I am, and I'm glad to be back for another video, because it's been a little while now. You know, it's not as frequent as I'd like to post these, and I mean, honestly, if I were to give you guys a reasoning behind that, it's because I've taken on such a huge project here. It's difficult. But if we're going to be really honest, guys, I've gotten kind of lazy now that school started up. You know, if you guys have not really noticed, which I assume most of you have noticed, uploads have been a little bit slower now that school's all started up for me. And a lot of that has to do with the fact... Ooh. A lot of that has to do with the fact that now that school started, I come home, I'm tired. You know, videos don't get out as much as they should be. And also, when I do come home from school, I'm wanting, you know, to come play games. I'm not wanting necessarily to record them per se, but I mean, I want to come home and just sit down at my computer, play some Minecraft, play some PUBG, play whatever I want to play, okay, and just peacefully enjoy it. Maybe with some friends on Discord or something, or whatever it may be. And that's really just the reasoning behind all that. But I'm going to talk about that more here in a second. I just want to say we've been doing some work here, guys, and I want to show you. As you can see, on the mini-map at least, there's a whole section around where I'm walking that is entirely newly cleared out for you. But I don't think we'll get a true idea of what this looks like unless we go up into our lovely little island in the sky, which probably will move soon. To where? I don't know. Probably if we were to move it, it would be somewhere out in the middle over this giant crater, which we've talked about that, whether it was last episode or the episode before that, because it's been a while. I sort of do forget which episode we talked about our plans. It might have been last episode. I do know last episode we did work on clearing everything out here, and that's been a while. But hopefully, what I'm sort of going to think about is just rather than making sure I can get this entire thing done in an episode, let's just, you know, take it in strides. Let's keep producing the episodes. That way you guys still have more to watch and slowly work at it. Because, you know, I will work at it as hard as I can, which there really is only one way to work, and that's just to sort of dig this out, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is, you know. We'll get it to a very nice spot eventually. But as you guys can see, yep, this is all newly cleared out, and man, it does not look like much up here. But let me tell you, that took a couple hours. So, yeah, there's that. And then I plan on getting that little bit more green, that little bit more green, and slicing all that out. So we have stone, and then it goes straight up to the snow. That patch right there, I might just cover. Anything within the volcano itself might just get covered with gravel. In fact, we could go do that now because we have a little bit of gravel saved up. But then next, we're going to probably move on, getting rid of the rest of the grassland down and out. And I'm sort of wondering whether or not I want to do the swamp. Because, you know, we have the Shrek hut here, and I know I talked about doing things with that, but we'll see how that goes. No, we'll get to it. But, yeah, I'm going to place this down. I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys, so I ran out a lot quicker than I thought I would. We really do not have a whole lot stockpiled. So, on the way over, I put some down where I could, but mainly tried to focus on filling this part in. And as you can see, we didn't even fill this in. We had a stack 19, I believe, of gravel, and we didn't even get to finish that off. So, that sort of goes along with this whole deal that I have where I am completely, just absolutely, completely underestimating the size of this project. I think, you know, from up there in our little tower in the sky, and that is weird. I did not do that like that. The tree must have grown that way. That's really odd. How is that even possible? Would the terrain have spawned in without a piece of dirt right there, like that being the ground, and then it also was like, hey, we're going to put a tree in right there? I have no idea how that works. No idea at all. But yeah, I mean, cutting down trees is quick and easy. And this last little bit shouldn't take me too long. Honestly, I could probably bump it out pretty darn quickly here. I mean, the thing is, I am solely limited on time. I can't make this process go any faster unless I had either a form of TNT or other explosive. Oh no, don't destroy that. That is ice plains. We do not want that. We just want our grassland plane. Or we get an enchanted shovel of shorts. Yep, of sorts is what I meant. I don't know why I just sort of slithered my words together, slurred them together. Oh, we did it again. Nice job, Duke. But yeah, this is really what it's been. You guys are seeing a little bit of a taste of what I've spent recently doing in this world. And while I know it's going to look amazing when we're done, whew, it's quite the bore now. But I just want to talk to you guys about something real quick. And you might think, oh, Duke, this is an entire explanation of why you just slurred your words there together. But it's not. I assure you it's not, because I can talk normally other times. But a couple of years ago, actually a number of years ago now, when I was a wee lad, the age of 12, 13 maybe? I don't remember when it was. It's been a while now, though. That's all I can say. I had braces. Like every youngster, I'm sure everyone in the comments below is either experiencing braces right now, had braces in the past, or will have braces in the future. It's the rough reality that I'm sure 90-some% of kids go through at some point in their life. And I was one of those, you know, growing up, had to deal with that. Which sucked, but you know, everybody else at the time had it, and it wasn't too big of a deal. I just sort of rolled with it. And then I got them off at, I think, 14. 14 was the number when I got my ugly little braces off. And I probably shouldn't call them ugly, because I don't want people to get all, and be like, Duke, why are you telling me that my braces are ugly? I already know that. But I'm trying to tell you that, hey, I experienced that too, so it's like me calling myself ugly. Is that enough? No, it's probably not. I'm sorry. Let me just completely change the subject. Well, at the same time, we still got to tell a story, so let's not completely change the subject. But like I said, age 14, got my braces off, and I was like, sweet, this is awesome. I don't have to deal with anything again, and at least that was my mindset. Okay, my teeth were okay. They looked a whole lot better than what they did before I got braces, but not to the point where, you know, anyone would really marvel at my teeth. They weren't going to look at it and be like, wow, Duke has beautiful teeth. No, they just probably like, okay, not bad. But anyways, the orthodontist, I was going to say dentist, but there is actually a difference. The orthodontist was like, yo, little Duke. Well, he's talking to Duke's mom, but he's like, little Duke is gonna need some more braces. Give him like 6 months, and then we'll put him back in for a second set. And little Duke, little Duke was like, screw that, not happening. No way in heck would I ever go back through that, because everybody at about 14, maybe 15, was getting them off. So I was like, I don't want to be the only one still in braces, just getting braces on when I've told everybody, hey, I'm done. So I'm like, screw that. No, not happening to me. Not going to be something that I have to deal with for a year and a half or whatever the number was. I was done. Absolutely just tired of them. Did not want to ever have braces in my mouth ever again. And looking back on that, little Duke was stupid, let me tell you guys. Because over the next year and a half or so, my teeth really shifted. Like, it was bad. They went from looking alright to, oh my god, have you ever had braces in your life? And frankly, I slowly started getting angry, pissed, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I honestly was not happy with how everything was looking. But, you know, little old me at the time was like, so, no one's gonna notice. I look fine. I don't need braces. That was child's play. I was done. Had enough of that. Yeah. And my teeth weren't getting any better because obviously they weren't going to. I didn't have braces any longer, so nothing was going to be pulling my teeth in any sort of way to make everything all good and better at how it was. But I didn't care. I mean, I did, but not enough to where I was going to complain to getting braces back in my mouth, because I was prideful that, hey, how I looked was fine by me. And honestly, that was a stupid decision, like I've said, and that sun's going down, so we'll wait to sleep here real quick. And there's just the little spot we've been working on since I've been talking with you guys, so you can see, put that into perspective, how long this thing's taking. But a couple months ago, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I cannot put up with how my teeth are looking. You know, it's like the more confident I get with the rest of my face not looking like complete garbage, the more little things start to add up and be like, ooh, that looks bad, this looks bad, you know, whatever. Because when I was a little buddy, I had quite an ugly face. At least looking back at it, I think I did. I mean, sure, when you're early teens, can you truly have an attractive face? At least by your older self standards. Now, some of you may be like, yeah, for sure. And I don't want to say, oh my god, I'm digging myself a hole, literally, in-game and speaking, because I know there's many viewers that are of that age, and I don't want this to seem like a personal attack. But I'm sure you know that your face is going to look much more very handsome in a couple years. I think that's just how it is, you know? Everybody strives to look a certain way in, you know, their 20s and 30s, I'd say. That's peak looks, at least by Duke standards. But anyways, I was like, nope, you know, my face is getting better because it's maturing and it looks more adult now. I don't need to worry about something as annoying as teeth can be, because without, I mean, I could make my teeth as white as possible. I could make sure I am brushing more than twice a day, and I could do everything the dentist wants me to do to make sure my teeth are white, and I could get them whitened and pay that, which, no. Or I could go for a more long-term solution, and that's what I did. I'm not back in braces per se, but if you guys have heard of Invisalign, that is what I am doing. So I'm sure some of you have. That might be something that some of you are actually going through right now. Whether, you know, it doesn't matter really what your age is. I think, you know, if you want nicer looking teeth without the worry of braces, that's what you sort of end up with, I guess. Because if you really don't know what they are, which I'm sure some of you don't, it's sort of like a plastic retainer sort deal that goes on the upper and lower parts of your mouth. It's plastic. It's clear plastic, though. Pretty solid plastic. Like, it doesn't really bend all that much, but it can. But anyways, they're sort of set in a mold of your teeth, and you get 20 different sets. So every set lasts about 2 weeks, and after the 2 weeks, you go and they give you when you get them a couple sets. So like, now that I'm just starting, I get 2, but next time I go in, I get 3. So that'll be like 6 weeks rather than the 4 weeks until another appointment that I'm having, which actually is not bad, because I do remember with braces, it seemed like I was always at an appointment, which sucked, because if you guys don't know this about me, I hate doctor's appointments. But like I was saying, you know, every 2 weeks you get another set, and each set is slowly closer to your final set, and your final set is where you want to be. Your final set is where your teeth are going to look like at the end. So if you really were to get a visualization of what your teeth look like before and what your teeth look like after without just taking a picture, you could go ahead and look at the first set of the Invisalign as well as, you know, the last set, and be like, oh, look at that change. That's quite crazy, you know, to think about. Oh, here's where my teeth are, and here's where they were, sort of deal. So hopefully after this, however many weeks it is, which I guess honestly it should be about 40 weeks, right? 20 times 2, that would make sense. So in about 40 weeks, the years of Duke thinking he was smarter and better than needing braces will forever be forgotten about, because I will have teeth that I can be satisfied with and teeth that, won't really pose much of an issue to me as I had. Because, oh my gosh, at this current time, I honestly, I hate my teeth. So that's definitely going to all change here soon enough, which is great. And it makes me happy. It makes me confident. And, I guess if I'm going to say anything, if you're in the position, and I guess really, can I say this? Because, first of all, I'm not a spokesperson. And second of all, I haven't had them long enough to know how much I like them or not. But at least what it feels like, guys, if you have the option to either go braces or Invisalign, go Invisalign, because I think, it just makes a lot more sense, especially for either middle-aged, or not a middle-aged, but a middle school or high school aged kid. I guess more high school, college than middle school, because in middle school everybody has braces, so it's not that big of a deal. But the older you get, less people do, because they've already been through that. But go Invisalign if you have to. It's more expensive, which kind of sucks. But if you really think about it, I'd say I'm a heck of a lot more confident knowing I'm going into these Invisalign treatments rather than getting back into braces for a second time, because, it would be like, this is not looking good. I feel like I'm back to early teens again, and that's not where I want to be. But with this, I feel like they're hidden enough to where people aren't going to notice unless I say something. Or, those who do have them that are, of adult age, no one really cares because you can't see it. You don't notice it, which is great. I feel like it's a lot better alternative, and I'm really happy that I made the choice to get back in these, because, man, oh man, my teeth are going to look so much better. And when I'm finally done, I can look back and be pretty darn happy. So, this past couple years where my teeth have just been sort of garbage, I will not have to think about any longer. And, oh man, I am so ready to be done, even though it's already started. Wow, that doesn't sound like I'm really excited for this, but I'm excited to see the progress is what I'm really trying to say, because, oh yeah. So I guess that was just my Duke's little story, Duke's little rant today. I guess it wasn't really a rant, because I'm not personally trying to persuade you, but I'm just it's more of an informing that, hey, this is what I experienced, and I can definitely feel stronger over one way or another. Maybe. I don't know. Is that what you guys are taking it as, or is this more of an entertaining story? I don't know, but I like talking. I like doing stories like this. But really, why I brought this up is because, I record. It's my hobby to do YouTube videos. It's my biggest hobby, easily. I spent, 20 plus hours on this a week, which to some, might not sound like much, but to others, that number's huge. It's like, wow, 20 hours of your week you're spent either, recording in front of a computer or editing or talking to people or whatever it is. That's a heck of a lot of time during a week. I know. And I talk the majority of that time. So, if you really think about it, you guys would notice if my voice sounds a little different, which it might. I might sound like I have a little bit of a lisp, and S's and T's and stuff like that. I guess more TH's might sound a little funny for a little while. But hey, guys, it's fine. I'm fine with it, because I know in the end we're going to be in a much better situation than we were to begin with. So, yeah, there's that. So it's a win-win. Well, win-lose. I guess most things are win-lose. But it's a heck of a lot more of a win than it is a loss, because if you guys don't notice a significant change in how I sound, then I don't really care, because they don't hurt the teeth. I feel fine. So if you guys are fine with everything, I'm fine with everything, and everything's okay. I'm happy, guys. I am really happy. So yeah, I feel like I sort of talked your ear off pretty harshly for the past, I don't know, has it been 10 minutes? Have I recorded a full 10 minutes? I have no clue, because I don't keep a timer open during each clip, so I'll have to go back and look to see how long this one is. But nevertheless, I'm going to break away for now. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit of time. We can either look at what we've done, do something else, I don't really know. But if you look on the mini-map, oh, we're getting close. We're getting close now. So happy that this is almost done. Well, at least this side, because feels like it's taking forever. But I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys, so there we go. We have gone ahead and finished clearing out what needed clearing out over there. And honestly, it feels great to have another spot done. Now, I probably will only get to this part of the Greenland soon. I don't know what I'm going to do over here, and I want to really spend time considering what I want to do with the swamp area there, because as it is a different biome, we may do something different with it. You know, we left the snow biome how it is, so we may consider leaving the swamp biome how it is. I don't know. We'll get there. You know, eventually we will know. Eventually we'll understand. Eventually we'll have a plan for it. But I gotta say, I'm just really happy. Oh, and I am hearing a tiny bit of shh when I I say certain words that are probably contributed to my new mouth stuffers. But that's okay, because, you know, the more I get used to this stuff, the less you'll hear of it. Oh. That was some lag. Yeah, now this is all done. I'm really happy about it. I do want to try to see, though, what it would be like to have a little bit of a way on out here. And I'm going to have to measure it, probably, to get the exact middle. Oh, my gosh. I about jumped to my death there. But let's head on over here. So we don't have to measure it out real quick right now. We can just sort of go on out, see what it's like, because this might be a little sketchy, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to say this is about the center right here. So, oh boy, let's make sure we're holding shift, because if we're not, it's going to be a long way down. I did not bring a water bucket, so no chance of surviving a fall. This is a really cool area, though. Like, not going to lie. It's just so different to see, you know, from normal Minecraft. I mean, you're not just going to get huge pits like this, especially all the way down to bedrock. It's, yeah, pretty darn cool. So we may very well consider this as being a final Spartaner base. And I think we're getting close to the middle right here. Just by going off of what I see on the map, I'd say maybe a little bit more. I'd say that is about the middle right there. Yeah. Pretty darn close. Maybe it's a little off. On this way, if we look this side, I'd say it's closer to that. But if we look this way, I'd say it's closer that way. No, actually. Also, why my game sound so quiet? That, let's say it's this block. Right there. Potentially. Look at that cow. He's just hanging on. Good luck, buddy. Oh, my gosh. We should probably save him. But I don't know how we do that, to be honest. He'll figure it out. He's a smart cow, I'm going to assume. So right there, guys. Look at this. This is crazy. I mean, that's about 60 blocks straight down. Pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. And we're actually below sea level right here. So I don't know what we'll do about that. But really, guys, we'll probably have, if we do move down here, which I'll leave you guys the opportunity to discuss that in the comments below, whether you want to be up there or here, or whether you want to be that height over here. Because honestly, guys, I'll probably leave that pillar right here, or that bridge rather. It's not really a pillar. Right there for now, because I don't have a jetpack yet, and we're not using probably the rings because I'm pretty sure every ring, requires some sort of dark matter. And if you guys remember, we are no longer using equivalent exchange, so we'll probably stick away from that. Also, we're going to need to turn this all back into water. If you guys don't remember, I'm pretty sure that was from memes, some sort of boots or something. Oh, no. It might have been a, no, it almost sort of does look like boots over here. I don't remember. Was it the Philosopher's Stone that changes stuff from dirt to sand and water to ice, maybe? I don't know. Do not remember at all. But it's very crisp, though, right here. So maybe it was. I don't know. Huh. Alright. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't really bother me. We'll fix it up. We'll get it all nice and cleared out here soon. Ooh, but that does look pretty crazy right there, gotta say. But you guys let me know in the comments below what you want me to do. I'm going to continue working on clearing out this grassland, and hopefully by the end of next episode we will have that all done. But I'm gonna wrap up the episode right here, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. Really, I mean, it was a talky episode today, certainly, but I needed to get another one out for you guys, and I hope you really enjoyed it. So if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, tell me likes to next. If you're new to the channel or the series, be sure to subscribe. This has been Duke. I will see you next time. Bye bye.